Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki. I'm so glad you guys are back for another video. But before I get started, this is probably your third, fourth, maybe your first video. And if it is, it's perfectly fine. Just make sure that you subscribe and you also click on the notification bell. So when I do upload new videos, you'll be the first to see it. That's all. That's it. It's that easy. So I'm going to give you guys about, 5-10 seconds to do it. And then once you're done, we can continue. Okay, so I'm glad you guys clicked. Welcome to the team, welcome to the family, welcome to the community, the tribe. I'm not sure what to call us yet, but every week we'll try something new until we get it. So until something sticks. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you guys about self-love. My self-love journey has been very different and all over the place. But the good thing is I'm able to sit with you guys today and kind of talk about what self-love is and how do you create self-love and why is it so important. So growing up, I've always been voluptuous. I've always had assets. And growing up in Haiti, I've always been complimented for my assets. So I never really thought, although yes, I was on the thicker side than some people or than a lot of people. I never really thought anything of it because I've always been complimented for it. And then when I moved from Haiti to Minnesota, and in my classroom, all the girls were like size 0s, size 2s, 4s, 6s, and I wasn't that size. And that's when I wasn't complimented anymore for my weight, or I wasn't complimented for my curves, and I was called thick or big or all of those words that, like when you're a high schooler, like they affect you. So I went through a phase where I did not really feel like I loved myself. I really started thinking, why are my assets so large, or why is it that I look like this, and my lips and my nose and I had all types of issues because I did not see anyone like me in Minnesota, especially the school that I went to. It was predominantly white, and it was just 5 black kids in the school, and we all knew each other because it was just the 5 of us. So I went through a lot of issues with my body and issues with loving myself because everything was just so different, and I wasn't used to that. I was used to being in Haiti where we all kind of looked the same, and I was complimented, and my body type was celebrated. So it was very different for me in Minnesota. So I went through a whole self-hating journey where I didn't have compassion for my body. I didn't have compassion for myself. I really was very strict on who I was, and I was very strict on myself, and it just wasn't fun, and it wasn't pretty. I would be complimented by my family, but in my head, family's family, so they're supposed to compliment you. But the validation that I was seeking was from my peers. They were from strangers, people who meant nothing to me. I wanted to be accepted. I wanted to be liked. I wanted them to say, oh my gosh, you're amazing, you're great, you look beautiful, like your body, you're this, you're that. And I wasn't getting that. So I went through a lot of struggles. It wasn't until I moved to Atlanta and I went to school that I had the courage to be my authentic self, to be my real self. And I stopped faking it. I stopped trying to be somebody that I wasn't. I'm very sensitive and I take things seriously at times. So I had to tell myself, if I don't speak up for myself, nobody will speak up for me. After I had this conversation with myself, I actually put it to practice. So even if it was family, even if it was my friends, if they say something that I feel like hurt me, then I would automatically speak up and say, hey, you said this, I didn't really like it, this is how I felt. I had open communication with them, and I opened up that doorway. So if I ever said something to them, then they can always approach me and say, well, Nikki, I didn't like how you said this, or Nikki, your words hurt me. So how do you work on self-love? You have to identify your why. So get a mirror, sit in front of it, and look at your face. Really spend time looking at your face. Like, don't look at yourself and go, I have blemishes on my face. Guess what? Everybody has blemishes. Like, those are common things that we all have. But look at your face, look at your body, and think the positive things. Like, I love how my eyes curve up, or I love how they curve down. Oh, I love that I have long lashes. Oh, I love how my eyebrows do this, or my lips curve this way, or my teeth are that way. Like, look for positive things about your body and say it out loud to yourself. Say, I love that I have this. So self-love starts from within. So don't only think about what you have physically, but what you have on the inside as well. So if you're an honest person, if you're someone who likes to smile, if you're someone who likes to encourage others, who supports others, if you're whatever it is, whatever character trait that you have, speak on it to say, I love that I encourage my friends all the time. So once you find out your why, whatever positive thing that you want to do for yourself, make sure you commit to it and you see it through. For example, if you want to lose 10 pounds or you want to gain 10 pounds, or maybe you want to wake up every morning at 6 o'clock because you want to give yourself an hour to pray, to meditate, or to just reflect on life or whatever it is, make sure you actually do it. So coming through for yourself and making sure that, you know, you put yourself first. So even if things get crazy in the mornings, but you know that that hour time, that hour slot that you have for yourself, you're going to make sure that you get that time for yourself. Also, make sure that you forgive. I know forgiveness is extremely, extremely hard. Whatever you've done that's hurt yourself, forgive yourself for it. Whoever has hurt you in the past or who's currently hurting you, make sure you remove them from your life, but you also forgive them. And it's very hard. Trust me, I'm the type of person, I will say I forgive, but then I would still have that little kink in my heart. You're not forgiving the person for them. Like, you're not forgiving them because of, I need to hurry up and film this because it is getting dark outside. You are not forgiving them for who they are, because it's not about them, it's about you. When you can't forgive someone, when that person comes around, when that person reacts to anything that you do, you feel some type of way. Like, you feel it in your heart. Let's say you take a school bag or whatever bag, right? You're holding. Every time somebody does something to you and you don't forgive, it's like putting the rock in that bag. You're putting more rocks in that bag, and you're not forgiving, you're putting more rocks in that bag. After a while, the bag gets heavy. And it's very heavy to walk around with a bag full of rocks, full of unforgiveness. It's gonna be very hard for you to function, very hard to walk around. And forgiveness does not happen overnight. Trust me, believe me, I know. Forgiveness does not happen overnight. It takes time. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of self-reflection and self-thought, and I completely understand that. But like I said, you're not doing it for them. So as you forgive them, you're literally removing the rocks from the bag until you're able to move and you're able to go around freely. And make sure you take care of your needs. And once again, I'm not saying for you to grab your stuff and just spend it how you want it. Do not put yourself in debt for the love of self-love. That's just it doesn't work that way. That's not what it means. Make sure that you are very positive, that you're loving yourself, you're having compassion for yourself. If you have stretch marks, guess what? You have stretch marks. You and the rest of the world, you have stretch marks, and that's perfectly fine. And that is also something that I had to understand, that because I was small, then got big, and then went small again, and then got, like, my weight has always fluctuated. Do not stop yourself because of small little things like that. So when you create self-love for yourself, you become more mindful. So you're more mindful about how you feel. You're more mindful about the way others see you. You're more mindful about the things that you think of, the positions that you put yourself in. You become more open. So I did ask my followers on Instagram, and I did text a couple of my family members and my friends as well as to what self-love means to them. So this is the post that I posted on Instagram right here. As you can see, it says, what does self-love mean to you? So we're gonna go over some of the answers. So someone says knowing what you deserve and what you don't, and I completely agree with that. So with self-love, like I said earlier, you know exactly who you are. You know exactly what you like, what you don't like. So you're not going to settle for anything less. Someone else said sleep and rest, can't work yourself to death. Certain individuals depend on you solely, but take care of yourself first, then the others. And I completely agree with that as well. We're not robots. We can't, be up all day and night. So you're getting the rest that your body needs. So another good one, it says removing myself from everything and praying. And then number 2, talking to the people I love. I absolutely love that. Removing myself from everything and praying. Praying has helped me through everything in my life. There is not a thing that I go through in life that I don't pray about. So praying works. So if you need prayer, let me know, because I'm always ready to pray with people and for people. And number 2 is talking to the people I love. I absolutely love that one as well. When you get in your head and you get in those feelings, sometimes you need someone to reach out to you and say, hey, how are you? Or you have to reach out to someone and let them know that this is how you're feeling, this is what you're going through, and you need help and you don't know what to do. Someone else said caring and taking time for yourself. I absolutely agree with that. Always take time for yourself. Do not overwork yourself, because you will definitely burn out then. And when you burn out, it's never a good thing. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. Make sure you keep a journal and write down exactly how you feel. Write down your thoughts. Write down whether it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because it's always good to sit and read back how we felt about a situation, or read back about how we overcame something. The world already tells you all the time that you're not pretty. The world will literally pick you apart and tell you all the wrong things about yourself, but you don't have to do that to yourself. I really loved making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And make sure you're subscribing to my channel and you're clicking the notification bell, so as soon as I upload my next video, you'll be the first to see it, and you can be the first to like, comment, and share with your friends. I basically live in my comments right now, so whatever you guys write down, I will see it and I will write to you ASAP. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.